We're singing carols at Ellen Hutson, and today it's time for another tune. Hi, it's Therese from Lostinpaper, and we're doing the 12 Tags of Christmas at Ellen Hutson. And today we have a new song, and I've made a tag. I'll let you try and guess what the theme is or what the song is today. Now, I've got some Yupo paper. I haven't used this stuff in a while, and I wanted to create sort of a blue-purple background. So I have the flamingo in the turquoise colour. Now, what distresses me about the flamingo is it kind of looks a little bit reddy, but it does mix to a purple. I just haven't added enough blue yet. But watch, I'll get there in the end. I'll put all the details at my blog because we're all kind of having lots of fun with these 12 tags of Christmas at Ellen Hutson. This year they've changed it up and the carols are really fun. So each of the tags is created on the base of a theme song of a carol, and I'll just let you try and guess what today's is. I'll reveal it a little bit later on. Like I said, I made a real mess, but I fixed it and I got some bluey purple that I was going for in the end. So my tag today, I'm going to use the penny black. Now this is a really cool tag. It's called Snowflake Tag. It's a two-piece die, but they do come joined. So I'm just using my snips to separate them. And you'll notice that the big one actually has a little tab in the top of it so that it can be hung as a tag. You don't need to create your own tab. But if you have another large snowflake die, this is something that you could try with that as well. So I've cut a base, and I did that out of 110 Nina. I've cut the snowflake out of some 80 pound and also some fun foam, and I'm joining those together because I want to actually die cut another snowflake out of my Yupo. And I just chose the section of the Yupo paper that had the colours that I wanted to use, and I really like these sort of turquoise and purples for Christmas, and I just was thinking about snowflakes and aurora borealis, or I can't even say it. I'm going to go and see that one day. It's on my bucket list. I better learn to say it before I go there though. Aurora borealis, thank you. Now, I did use my matte medium. I thought it just would be wiser to attach the Yupo to some cardstock rather than directly to the foam, but it probably would have worked on the foam as well. Let me know if you know the answer to that. I've also cut the base a second time, and this time I've added some double-sided adhesive before I die cut it, because this is not for the faint-hearted. Adding glitter is not one of my favourite things to do, and I'm sure there's other people like me out there. I end up with glitter everywhere for days and days, but I seriously wanted a glittery background, and I didn't have any glittery cardstock that I would be happy to use that went with this tag, so I created my own. I did want to burnish it in because I didn't want the glitter to fall everywhere, so I'm using my Teflon bone folder here and just folded a piece of scrap paper over top and just pushing really quite firmly with the Teflon bone folder, and that just pushes the glitter into the adhesive so it doesn't all fall off everywhere. So I separated my snowflake from the foam and have used some Nouveau. This is the crystal glaze. I really wanted a nice strong hold to adhere my snowflake to the glittery finish, but any of those sort of glossy accents, anything like that would work. They just take longer to dry. I wanted a two-tone sentiment, and I've got the Cool Yule sentiment from the Mountain Holiday sets, Essentials by Ellen set, and I just love my Misty for this technique. I can actually stamp and then restamp a different colour over top, and I just like the way that that gives you a two-tone look in your sentiments. I adhered my 110 pound backing cardstock now to my snowflake glittery cardstock, and that will just give me somewhere to write on. And I've popped my sentiment up. I did have to cut that down a little bit, otherwise it would have covered the whole tag. And then I did a two-tone sentiment on the back, which I should have done before I adhered it, but I forgot. It's from the small saying set. I just held my breath and it worked. I was very lucky here. You could be cleverer than me and do this before. So if you head to my blog, the link will be in the description below. You'll be able to find out all the details about the 12 Tags of Christmas and how you can win, and head to Ellen Hutson and find out heaps more inspiration. And the name of the song is Let It Snow. You probably guessed it right. Till next time, happy paper crafting. Bye.